Dear friends, today I am taking a very important topic for students and for other learners, that when we should study in the morning or in the evening. Recently I completed one batch of the institution where I teach medicine, and many students asked personal questions, sir, how to remember everything. So I recommended them study in the morning. Maybe different students and different experts may have a different opinion, but I would like to tell you what Shastra says. Initially, I would like to mention that why by studying in the evening your efficiency will be less. For example, you are after dinner, you are chit-chatting with the friends and other members of the family, so a lot of time is getting wasted in the socializing. That is the first problem. A lot of time is getting wasted. And the second problem is that throughout the day, whatever activity you are doing, those impressions will be there in the mind. And in the evening and the late evening, those impressions keeps on coming, cluttering up your mind. So you will not be able to concentrate. You try. So many minds are coming, trying to study, and mind is going here and there. So you will not be able to concentrate properly. Then some sages have said that there is a lot of internal pollution. Because of that, there is a lot of external pollution, you see, sound pollution, air pollution. So especially in the evening, you will find that there are a lot of bad thoughts coming to your mind, and that is distracting your studies. It always happens in the evening. So these are the three regions. Your efficiency will be less in the evening. Now, see in the morning. Now I am giving you some spiritual regions. According to the Shastras, there are different times where different modes of nature are predominant. For example, in the morning, let us say 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock, it is called Brahma Muhurta time. And in that time, mode of goodness will be predominant. That is the reason you must have seen that most of the spiritual activities, say for example any religion, we do in the morning. For example, Mangal Arati, we do in the morning. Namaz in the morning. Muslims perform namaz in the morning. It's a very important thing, very important time. Everybody encourages to get up and offer namaz. So most important activities are the spiritual activities, and it is recommended to perform in the morning because a mode of goodness is predominant. Okay. Now, in Bhagavad Gita there is a verse, Ya Nesha Sarva Bhutanam. It's a very second chapter verse, very important verse. So in this verse, what is being explained, that whatever is the day for Karmi is not Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is different. And introspective sage, Sa Nisha Pashyato Manehe. So introspective sage day will be night for Karmis, and their night will be daytime. So in the evening, most of the Karmis are active, doing drinking, doing this and all the different types of activity. They are fit for nothing. So introspectives, every student should be an introspective sage. So he is sleeping. And early morning, because they sleep around 2 or 3 o'clock, at that time introspective sage means a student gets up and study. You try and see the effect after 1 or 2 months. Your efficiency will be doubled. But don't do all of a sudden. Suppose you are habituated in getting up around 7 o'clock. Reschedule your clock half an hour for 1 week. So let us say 6:30, 6, 5:30, 5, 4:30. Approximately 4:30 is a very good time to get up. So you practice, and then you will experience that it benefited a lot. See, last year there was no offline classes, but last to last year when I was teaching in Delhi, taking talent patches, there many students used to ask me, and I used to give them this suggestion, study in the morning. And many students after the GATE exam, they told me, sir, this particular thing benefited me a lot, because mind is very peaceful, efficiency doubled, and in fact many students cracked rank under 50. Of course, I don't basically publish all these things because I'm little, reserved kind of person. But I want to have connection one-to-one on students, whatever benefits the student. My personal life, you see, during my MTech from IIT Delhi, 97 I taken admission, and I was preparing for competitive examination. That time there was no, even if there was coaching, I was not having money to even attend it. So all self-study. And in IIT system, you have to attend classes. You cannot be irresponsible and get away with it. IIT system, you have to be responsible. And my classes used to be from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock, in between lunch break for 1 hour. So in the evening, in the hostels and IIT, most of the people are in enjoying mood because daytime they are working hard. So every time everybody is in the enjoy mood for at least for 3 or 4 hours. So what I used to do, after taking dinner, let us say for 1 hour, little walk and little bit study, I used to sleep. And I used to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. 2 to 7 I used to study. And after taking bath and breakfast, I was there at institute at 8 o'clock. I was very sincere. So just by 5 hours of study for 1 year, I cracked every single exam, including civil services mains. At that time, 98, there were only 256 seats in civil services. Mains result was only 580 odd. Now the mains results come 2200, 2300 because seats are close to 1000. Bajpayee at that time, he cut off 75% seat. That time we cracked mains and appeared in interview and got very good marks. Somehow I have chosen one spiritual way of living. So I joined engineering services. Civil services, finally I have not appeared again because after interview, because seats were so low, and interview I got little less marks, so I was out. But engineering services I worked for some time. But after that I left and did my doctorate again from IIT Delhi, and I am basically presently teaching. So it's a possible. I have seen in my life, in many students' life, that if they study in the morning with a peaceful mind, their capacity of grasping will be much more. So you can expect these type of videos because now I'm a little free. So I will keep on making these short videos for students' benefit. Thank you very much. All the best.